secret to building an unstoppable Lakers dynasty around Luka Doncic isn't about chasing another superstar, but about a reunion that brings a perfect championships-tested fit back into his orbit. We're talking about a move that could redefine the purple and gold's future, a strategic stroke of genius that's currently swirling in the rumor mill, and it involves a familiar face from Luka's past. Get ready, Lakers Nation, because the whispers are growing louder, and they point to a potential acquisition that could be the missing link in our quest for banner number 18, the Los Angeles Lakers. A franchise perpetually in pursuit of greatness, are always looking not just at the present, but several chess moves ahead. And right now, all eyes are turning to the summer of 2026, a period that promises to be nothing short of a seismic shift for the purple and gold. Imagine this, a roster that could potentially see titans like LeBron James, the formidable DeAndre Ayton, defensive maestro Marcus Smart, our own versatile Rui Hachimura, the sharpshooting Maxi Kleber, and the dynamic Gabe Vincent, all entering the realm of free agency. Hey, this isn't just a handful of contracts expiring. This is a potential financial reset button, an unprecedented opportunity to reshape the entire foundation around our burgeoning superstar, Luka Doncic. With such a monumental amount of cap flexibility on the horizon, the burning question isn't if the Lakers will make a move, but how they'll choose to wield that immense power. What kind of player, what kind of archetype could truly elevate Luka and this team to the next level?
Yours.
The consistent whisper, often growing into a roar, has been about the desperate need for a reliable two-way wing. A player who can consistently knock down the three ball, defend multiple positions with tenacity, and provide that crucial glue guy presence. While Rui Hachimura has shown flashes of brilliance, his potential departure in free agency would only amplify this critical void. Austin Reeves, thankfully, is poised to remain a cornerstone. But even with his continued growth, the Lakers still yearn for that versatile, defensive-minded wing to perfectly complement their star backcourt. And this is precisely where the latest, most intriguing speculation enters the conversation. Tyler Watts, a keen observer from Lake Show Life, has thrown a name into the ring that might just be the answer we've all been waiting for: PJ Washington. Watts argues with compelling logic that the Lakers should make a concerted effort to reunite Doncic with his former Dallas Mavericks teammate, who is set to become an unrestricted free agent in that pivotal summer of 2026. The thought of bringing back a player who not only understands Luka's game intimately, but has also thrived alongside him on the grandest stage is, frankly, electrifying. So let's talk about PJ Washington. Why him? What makes his profile so perfectly aligned with what the Lakers desperately need? Standing. At 6'7", Washington isn't just another wing. He's a proven commodity, a player who truly blossomed into a crucial starter during the Dallas Mavericks' remarkable run to the NBA Finals in 2024. Under the bright lights, with the pressure at its absolute peak, Washington didn't just participate. He excelled, showcasing a blend of skills that makes him an ideal target for any championship contender. His statistical output last season with Dallas, after his midseason trade from the Charlotte Hornets, paints a clear picture, averaging 14.7 points, 7.8 rebounds, 2.3 assists, 1.1 steals, and 1.1 blocks in 32.2 minutes per game.
These aren't just numbers.
They represent a player who impacts the game across the board, contributing in virtually every facet. But perhaps most crucially for the modern NBA, and especially for a team built around a generational playmaker like Luka, is his shooting. Washington boasts a career three-point percentage of 35.8%. This isn't Steph Curry territory, but it's more than enough to command respect from defenses, forcing them to close out and providing vital spacing for Doncic to operate. Imagine Luka driving, drawing multiple defenders, and then kicking out to a wide-open Washington ready to knock down the shot. That's the kind of offensive synergy that unlocks an entirely new dimension for the Lakers. Beyond the offensive spacing, Washington's defensive versatility is arguably his most valuable asset. The Lakers need players who can guard multiple positions, switch effectively, and take on the toughest assignments. Watts himself articulated this perfectly, explaining getting a versatile wing capable of guarding multiple positions, rebounding, and knocking down open looks is a win for any contender. He continued, the Lakers could deploy Washington as a defender to cover Luka and Austin Reeves on that end of the court. Los Angeles needs both stars to compete on defense and let someone else take the tougher assignments. Yes, Washington did exactly that with Doncic and Kyrie Irving in Dallas and could play a similar role with the Lakers. This is critical. By having Washington absorbed those primary defensive responsibilities. It frees up Luka and Austin to conserve energy and focus more on their offensive brilliance, while still contributing defensively in a more manageable capacity. It's a strategic allocation of resources that can pay massive dividends over a grueling 82-game season and deep playoff run. When you compare Washington's all-around game to our current wing options, particularly Rui Hachimura, the distinction becomes clear. While Rui is undoubtedly a more polished offensive player in certain situations, his consistent defensive impact has been a recurring question mark. Washington, on the other hand, brings a consistent high-level defensive motor and rebounding prowess that would immediately elevate the Lakers' collective effort on that end of the floor. He's not just a shooter. He's a two-way force, precisely the kind of player every championship team covets. But the allure of PJ Washington joining the Lakers extends far beyond his impressive statistics and on-court fit. In the high-stakes world of professional basketball, chemistry and personal connections can often be the intangible difference makers between a good team and a truly great one. And this is where the potential reunion between Luka Doncic and PJ Washington becomes even more compelling. During their time together in Dallas, Doncic and Washington forged a bond that transcended the locker room and the basketball court. They weren't just teammates, they developed a genuine rapport, a mutual respect that is evident in their interactions. We saw this firsthand before Luka's return to Dallas in March 2025 as a Laker. Washington, speaking to The Athletic, was effusive in his praise for his former running mate, stating, "I hope he gives his best. Knowing the player he is, the mindset he brings to the game, I know he'll be ready as soon as we step on the court. But, obviously, we can't wait to compete against him. We miss him. At the end of the day, he's our brother." This isn't just polite locker room talk. This is a heartfelt acknowledgement of a deep connection, a testament to the respect and camaraderie they share. For the Lakers, who have made it an absolute priority to ensure Luka Doncic feels completely invested, and at home in Los Angeles since his acquisition in 2024, bringing in a player like Washington would be a masterstroke on multiple levels. It's not just about adding a talented player to the roster, it's also a powerful gesture of goodwill towards the new cornerstone of the franchise. Imagine the comfort and familiarity Luka would feel having a trusted brother by his side, someone who understands his game, his personality, and his championship aspirations. This kind of synergy, this built-in chemistry, can accelerate the team's cohesion and foster an environment where everyone thrives. It's about creating a culture where our stars feel supported, understood, and surrounded by players who genuinely want to win together. Washington isn't just a player. He's a piece of Luka's past success, and that connection is invaluable. Now, let's address the elephant in the room, the financial implications. In the NBA, talent is paramount, but cap space is king. And this is where the Lakers' strategic foresight truly shines. If Los Angeles indeed allows a significant portion of their 2026 free agents, including LeBron James, DeAndre Ayton, Marcus Smart, Rui Hachimura, and others, to explore other opportunities the franchise could unlock, an astonishing amount of cap flexibility. We're talking about potentially freeing up around $60 million in salary cap space by the summer of 2026. This isn't just wiggle room, it's a blank canvas, an opportunity to sculpt a championship-caliber roster with precision and purpose. Tyler Watts, in his analysis, projects that PJ Washington's next contract will likely hover around the $20 million per year mark. This figure is not only entirely reasonable for a player of Washington's caliber and impact, but it also fits perfectly within the Lakers' projected financial landscape. Absorbing a $20 million annual deal for Washington would still leave the Lakers with a substantial amount of cap space, roughly $40 million, for another significant addition. Think about that for a moment. Securing a perfect 3-and-D wing with a strong connection to Luka, still having enough financial firepower to pursue another high-impact player. This isn't just smart, it's championship-level roster construction. Watts succinctly summarized Washington's appeal, concluding Washington is the perfect 3-and-D forward target. He will likely be looking for a new home, and there is no better place than reuniting with Luka Doncic. Now, this isn't just a hopeful statement. It's a recognition of a strategic alignment that makes too much sense to ignore. The Dallas Mavericks